still the subject of fans' scorn, but in the first inning, he takes the crowd out of the game with a base hit off of Eric Hilius. Giambi's 11th ribby of the year. It's 1-0 Yanks. In the second, Derek Jeter takes Hilius deep and gone. His third homer of the season. 5-0 New York. 3-run shot, but Jeter's counterpart Miguel Tejada homered. It's a 5-4 game, and Jeremy Giambi walks with the bases loaded. Mike Stanton brings in the 5th run with that walk. So we're at the top of the 7th, tied at 5, and it's Jason Giambi to the rescue for the Yankees in Oakland. A 2-run double. Yanks go up 7-5 and win 8-5. Second time this season Giambi has recorded 3 RBI, and Stanton gets the win. Only the second win for a Yankees reliever this season. Mariano Rivera has the other. He picked up the 7th save of his season in front of a packed house in Oakland.
Mariners coming in with the best offense in the league, looking for the sweep on the Angels, but Troy Gloss has something to say about it. Rips that down the line. Orlando Palmeiro will score, double for Gloss. Angels take a 2-0 lead 2 men later. 7th batter of the inning on Paul Abbott. Bases loaded. Scott Spezio rips that. 1 run will score. 2 run will score. Ichiro's out there, but 3 runs will score. Brett Boone coming around. Wait a second, going for a triple. Hey, you're not getting that. 3 RBIs, though. 5-0 ball game. Fans in Seattle are jaded. Abbott gives up 6 earned runs in 2 2/3. Then in the second, there's a pop fly out there. Scott Spezio, Adam Kennedy out there. I got it. You got it. Kennedy gets it. And the Angels get it 10-6. Anaheim snaps a 4-game losing streak. They had been outscored 43-15 in 6 straight losses to Seattle, so this has to feel good. Ruben Sierra, the best hitter in the league for a time, 12-game hitting streak.
Top 1. Toronto at 1-0. Luke Prokopec on the mound for Toronto. Rafael Palmeiro and Prokopec have, shall we say, history. Interleague action from last year. Palmeiro touched Prokopec not only once, but twice. Let's go back to Wednesday. How about that first at-bat for Palmeiro against Prokopec? What do you think he's going to do? Quick.
Brush him back.
Quick.
Hit one out. Matchups.
Choice B is correct. Career homer number 452 ties him with Yaz for 25th all-time. And the runs he provided to Kenny Rogers, more than enough. Carlos Delgado looking. The Gambler, 6 strikeouts in the night. Rangers' first 1-run victory of the year.
Yeah, we see you. Brewers and Expos get up in the 5th inning. Javi Vasquez there talking defense. The pitcher's up with 2 men on. Trickeration! Nelson Figueroa can handle himself up there. Fake bunt, slapped it through. Jose Hernandez will score. It's 2-1 Brewers. Tied at 3 in the top of the 12th. Jose Hernandez off Graham Lloyd. The shortstop slugging .632, top 20 in the National League. Brewers take a 4-3 lead, but bases loaded. Bottom of the 12th, Mike Mordecai laying one down, squeeze bunt. Oh, Vladimir Guerrero scores. This team leads the league in sacrifices. We're tied at 4. The game goes on to the 15th inning. Jose Vidro to center. Alex Sanchez. Oh, no! And that'll do it. Mike Mordecai scores. Montreal in 15. Excuse me, division leading Montreal in 15. Expos, every reason just to play it out, playing as a team. They've now won 5 in a row. Leadoff alert. Leadoff men Peter Bergeron and leadoff man Eric Young, a combined 0 for 15, both under the Mendoza line. Montreal
in the top of the 7th. Braves up 2 on Mike Remlinger trying to protect the lead. Luis Gonzalez. Wow, that looks a lot like what happened in Game 7 there. A little further. Tony Womack, come on down. We're tied at 2. Next batter, Mark Grace. Bounces this to Rafael Furcal. Oh, boy. 9th error of the season for Furcal. And we'll show you the mechanics on this one. This is the anti-web gem. Diamondbacks lead 3-2. That's your score in the 8th. But here come the Braves. 2 on for Chipper Jones against Mike Myers. Chipper Jones, happy 30th birthday. Base hit, scores for Call. We're tied at 3. 3 batters later. The bases are loaded for Henry Blanco. And Blanco against Byung-Hyun Kim. Base hit right field. Andrew Jones scores. The Braves lead 4-3. Top of the 9th. John Smoltz closing it out. Luis Gonzalez grounds out Smoltz's 7th save. Braves' first win in the last 8 home games against the Diamondbacks. And that win goes to John Foster, who got called up from AAA early Wednesday, pitched a scoreless 8th Wednesday night.
We've got enough injuries and problems. You think you can do it? You're in the line. That one to left field. Cedeno coming, diving, won't get it, and it's just going to get by him, and LaRussa looks like a genius.
Gary Thorne with the call. Martinez with the RBI. He's hitting under 200 as well, so that'd feel good for him. In the second inning, watch closely now. Vance Wilson, fly ball to right. Now, Jay Payton, he was running, comes around second. He's got to come back now. But he missed something. What did he miss?
Second base.
Second base.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to throw it over there. Oh, my daughter's instructional league team at Edgewood's watching this. Jay Payton says, that's a rule? Who knew?
Oh.
He's out in the 8th. It's a 1-1 game. Eduardo Perez, pinch hitting. Puts that out on Leiter. Deflate a Charlie Brown-esque moment. He deflates like that. LaRussa with the move yet again. Leiter has been pitching very well this year, but takes the loss. Tino Martinez hitting just 161 coming back to New York. He went 3 for 4. Insult to injury department. Ex-Met would-be phenom Jason Isringhausen lights out. Retired 5 straight to end the game. His ERA 0.71. The good news for the Mets, Tampa Bay not on the Mets schedule for Interleague, so at least Paul Wilson can't come in and punish them.
The Astros taking on Ryan Dempster and the Marlins. Top 1, no score, 2 outs. Lance Berkman busts out the whooping stick for the 10th time this season. That leads the majors, 2-0 Astros. Next batter, Richard Hidalgo. Back Jack, do it again. Solo shot. 6th homer of the year, 3-0 Astros. We want to show you the pitch location here. The 2 home run pitches right down Broadway. Wow, Jeff Torborg doesn't care to see the video. Top 4, 4-0 Houston. Roy Oswald against Derek Lee up the middle, but Craig Biggio, that is nifty, rolls it to second for the out. 2 batters later with 2 on, Roy Oswald gets Charles Johnson looking. Bottom 5, Luis Castillo looking. Oswald, 8 strikeouts. He felt ill before the game, but apparently reacts to illness in the same manner as Michael Jordan, lowering his ERA to 1.91 in 33 innings. In the 6th inning, he gave up his first run since April 13th. Said Craig Biggio, he's a horse. On the flip side, Dempster hasn't won since last September 2nd. Maybe I'll throw left-handed or underhand. Maybe that'll work, he said. The Padres and Phillies pick it up with Tom Lampkin coming at bat in a serious slump. Padres catches over 39.
Hit a bunch to right, and the streak is over. Light the lamp.
Top 5, Padres up 3-0. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Mark Kotze hits it to the gap in left center. Davy Cruz scores. Lampkin, who doubled after his home run, scores. Padres up 5-0. Next batter, Ryan Klesko. Klesko pops this one up to left. Pat Burrell, Scott Rowland, Jimmy Rollins all trying to get it. Nobody can. And that's the way Klesko extends his hit streak to 12. And the Padres go up 6-0. Up 7-2 with bottom of the 9th. Pat Burrell robbed by Sean Burrows from his knees. 1-hop throw to nail him. Padres win 7-2. Brian Lawrence gave up 2 runs in 6 1/3 and was the beneficiary of the outburst from the catcher spot. Again, White Sox, Maglio Ordonez had no idea about that probably. Or he did. Perhaps that's why he hit this home run. First home run allowed by Sabathia this year, 4th of the year. White Sox lead 2-0. It's 2-1 in the 4th. Paul Konerko got it. His 4th of the year. Chicago leads 3-1. Put that on the board, yes. Top 5, 2 on, nobody out for Frank Thomas. Thomas, base hit. Ray Durham, come on down. Sabathia, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 6 earns, 5 strikeouts. Jerry Manuel says he's been looking for a good start from one of his youngsters in the starting rotation. Danny Wright provided it. No earned run, 6 innings pitched, strikes out Russell Branyan and the threat in the 6th. Bases loaded in the 8th. Gary Glover gets Matt Lawton a ground out to end that threat. Indians strand 12 runners in the game. Top of the 9th, 1 on, 1 out. Sox lead 7-2. And it's Frank Thomas, the pick to click like he hasn't clicked since 1998. Off the wall, and the big hurt. 4th career triple. Legging it out after the game. He said, speed game. It's been a while. That's 10 wins in the last 12 for the White Sox. 8 losses in the last 9 for the Indians. 5 of the L's coming in 6 games to the White Sox, who would be in sole possession of first place in the AL Central for the first time since last year's opening day if the Twins lost to the Devil Rays. Highlights of that later in the program. The O's, Red Sox, Rodrigo Lopez. First start since June of 2000. It was a pretty good one. Gets Shea Hillenbrand a chopper. Lopez, cat-like. He got a standing O leaving the game after 5 1/3, 2 earned. Bottom of the 5th, game tied at 2 for David Segui. Darren Oliver's wild to the plate. Melvin Mora come on down. O's up 3-2, up 5-3 in the 9th. Red Sox trying to come back. Noma on second. He had his 15th career 4-hit game in this night. And Manny Ramirez, the tying run at the plate, a full count and 2 outs. And he flies out, ending a 4.5-minute, 8-pitch at-bat. Orioles hold on to win. So Rodrigo Lopez wins his first start since 2000, and it seems as if he'll get another. I imagine he'll make another start, Mike Hargrove said, adding, actually, you can write that in blood. Geez, he's not jonesing for good starting pitching, is he? Baltimore has won 4 of 5.
Oh, easy. Cold and wet in Chicago. Barry Bonds and his sore hamstring taking the night off. Giants and Cubs. Jason Schmidt there. Sammy Sosa puts it in the air. Sean Dunston spent some years at Wrigley, but maybe not out there.
Oh.
Former shortstop. He'll hold on to it. It'll get worse, though. That'll be tied 4-4. McGriff on deck, first and third, and no, they're going to walk Sammy to get to McGriff. Never walk him loaded. Here we go. Lined over JT Snow. Now it dies in the mulch out there. The bases are going to clear. McGriff is 38. He wants no part of a triple, but Sean Dunston is 39. McGriff hasn't had more than 2 triples in a season in 10 years. Well, here's why. Got just 22 in his career. Dunston went down. And then later, line drive out there. Oh, former Cub trying to make amends. That won't work. 1 run will score. Won't rub it in. 2 runs will score. Cubs take it 10-4. Cubs had 3 triples in the game, and Sammy Sosa 3 for 4. His on-base percentage 449, slugging 718. Kind of lost amid Barry mania, but incredible production yet again. Barry Bonds, by the way, slugging 1,000. That's a base per at bat. Expected to play in the series finale Thursday afternoon. Dodgers and Pirates. Omar Dahl is on the hill, pitching to the dangerous Brian Giles. Struck him out. Dahl on his game in the second. It's a 1-0 ball game. Man on for Eric Harros. Other way, rips that. Editor's embellishment on Dave Williams. Going all the way to the wall. Ryan Jordan will come in and score. Garros 2 for 3 in the game. 2-0 Dodgers. Say after the game, we don't need much the way we're pitching. He's right. Still 2-0. Dahl, look at that. Painting. Oh, lots of good junk up there. Nunez, Dahl 3-0. His ERA 1.31. He went 6 innings, gave up 1 earned run. He's allowed 1 earned run in his last 2 starts. Now, watch this. Dave Williams, the pitcher. Look out! Where'd that go? Hiram Boca Chica is in there, and he went down. And there is a man down there, and he's still in there. He's slow getting up. Let's go back to last year's All-Star game. Another incident involving a Dodger.
Don't show that about Tommy.
There's a Hall of Famer, Tommy Lasorda. Boca Chica had the rail to save him. Hey, beating the Pirates now. I didn't throw it in. Beating the Pirates now a good win. Things change. The Dodgers beat the Central Division leaders. Dahl in the rotation only because of the injury to Kevin Brown. It's been marvelous in his 2 starts. The Dodgers 3rd in the National League in fewest runs allowed, even.
Rockies-Reds picking up top 8, game tied at 3. Bases full of Rockies for Todd Hollandsworth and Scott Williamson. He hits this to left. Adam Dunn makes the catch. Coming home. Terry Shumpert. Those who are late do not get fruit cup. No, out. Terry Shumpert didn't watch Jeremy Giambi in the playoffs. You got a slide there. Bottom 9, Juan Encarnacion plates Austin Kearns, and the Reds win 4-3.
Winds of 35 miles per hour with the Royals and Tigers. In fact, played too much. Bottom of the 6th, Nefi Perez, 3 for 4. Driving some runs here. Raul Ibanez will score. Joe Randall will try to score from first, and he's in. The bottom of the 6th as well. Still man on first. Carlos Fables rips this down the line. Brent Maine would say, you don't like to do it, but you have to do it. Mike Rivera said it's something you respect when you play like that. Got bowled over. Royals take it 8. A cocoon of horror, if you will. In the 4th, Ryan Roop against Doug Minkiewicz struck him out. Both diving out of there. Bottom of the 5th. Still 2-0. 2 on Randy Wynn facing Eric Milton. Puts that into play. 2 runs coming in. Devil Rays take a 4-0 lead. Wynn 2 for 5. Is at 329. Bottom of the 5th. Still man on for Steve Cox. Grounder. Corey Koski up. Oh, couldn't hold that. And the inning goes on. 4th error of the year on Koski. After Greg Vaughn walked. Bases loaded for Ben Green. Breaking back nicely. He slugged .387 last year. That's not good. Slugging .542 now in his comeback season, driving in the runs. 7 runs in the 5th inning, and Ryan Roop in command. Jock Jones, he struck him out. Roop, 7 shutout innings. He's up to 3-1. Devil Rays have beaten the Twins 9 straight times, and 12 of the last 14 against the Twins overall. Ron Gardenhire was asked what the Tropicana Dome had to do with it. He said, we could have played outside. We could have played in Russia. They would have won